Ah yes, YouTube, the platform that everybody loved back in 2005. Now, remember when people used to use popular songs in the background of their videos back in 2007 to 2009, such as songs like Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, or that Dreamscape song, you know, from the artist by 009 Sound System? Well, I was around that time when I was a young kid growing up. But then one day, YouTube decided to use copyright bots. In which if you were to use music, like let's just say you used music like We Don't Talk Anymore by Charlie Puth, if I'm pronouncing his name right, with his last name, or Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran, or Till I Collapse by Eminem. Well, guess what? Your video gets blocked in multiple countries, and nobody, just nobody, wouldn't be able to see your video ever. And that's what happened with this Solier video I have. Now just look at it for a few seconds and just pause the video and tell me if there's anything wrong with it. Okay, here's the problem with my video that I uploaded. Now, it's not that my video is bad or anything, it's just the only problem is that my video is blocked in almost 100 countries. Like 99 countries. 99 countries! Almost 100 countries! It's like 100 dominoes being stacked up and then they just all fall down for no reason. And I also couldn't even monetize it either, which I guess basically means if you're trying to make money off of it or something. But that's not my point. I was only using that video for educational purposes only. Whereas all I did in the video was talk about Soul Eater for a little bit, and just kind of use like a little bit like part of opening 1 of Soul Eater, like at the beginning of my video. Just part of it, not like too much of it. And then I just kind of like, you know, just kind of volume it down for a little bit while I was talking most of the times. And that's all I really did. And for some reason, the whiny brats of YouTube, you know, who are the owners of the site, decided to content ID claim my video because I used part of Soul Eater opening 1. Which, if you don't know what I mean when I say content ID claim, according to YouTube Help, if you upload a video that contains copyright protected material, you can end up with a content ID claim. These claims are issued by companies that own music, movies, TV shows, video games, or other copyright protected material. And then in the second part it says content owners can set content ID to block material from YouTube when a claim is made. They can also allow the video to remain live on YouTube with ads. In those cases, the advertising revenue goes to the copyright owners of the claimed content. Like, let's just say, for example, a kid was doing a school video project for his class, and they decided that they wanted to use YouTube as their source. After being done recording the entire video, like outside or something, they would want to use some juicy classic music. Oh, you know, like the Numa Numa song, you know, that popular song from, like, you know, let's say like 2008 or whatever. And so after like it's already been done uploaded, that the video was like published and whatnot, but here's the problem. It's already blocked in multiple countries. Like, let's just say about like at least about 140 countries. So that would mean nobody, almost the entire world, not even their classmates, wouldn't be able to see it. The only option they have left now is that they would have to put the video with that music they've used on a USB port and then put that USB port on the teacher's computer. Or otherwise they'd have to remove the music out entirely so that they couldn't use it. And it would make them feel bad that they did the video all for nothing just because of the one little music that they wanted to use. And that's the problem with YouTube. All they're trying to do is go after people with educational videos with copyright material music. Like, even if it's just solely used for educational purposes only, it's just gonna get blocked anyways. While, you know, after it's, like, published. And it's not just happening with people who make educational videos. There's also way many other people have had to deal with this before. Oh, you know, like YouTubers who are, like, gaming channels. You know, like myself. Anime channels, and just any channels. I'm not gonna really mention any of them because there's just so many to even begin with. Now, the reason why YouTube Content ID claims other people's videos is mainly because other companies' material stuff gets stolen all the time. And it makes them really upset for the person not asking their permission if they want to use it. And that's what YouTube's algorithm used to be like. You know, back in the middle of the 2000s when YouTube started to grow, where people could just easily steal popular music and just use in the background of their videos. Now, according to YouTube Help, we go back to this where they talk about the difference between copyright takedowns and content ID claims. Where later on they talk about content ID claims in the second paragraph saying, "You'll know if your video is affected by a content ID claim if in your copyright notices, you see the phrase includes copyrighted content, quote unquote. In most cases, the claim is just to track or monetize the video, not to block it, so your video remains live with those claims, but may have ads on it, and you can still share it with others. So, it's not just blocked, they're just showing like what tracks and stuff you use, and you just can't monetize it, like making money off of it. Money, 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 money. And when we go back to my video, how come it shows that it's almost blocked in almost 100 countries? I mean, this honestly just doesn't make any sense. I guess this is one of the main reasons why YouTube is just so bad at this point. I'm not saying YouTube's platform is all bad, just the copyright stuff that kind of just really bothers me the most. I honestly feel the need for YouTube to just respond to all this, and not just ignore the people who use the platform itself, but to just listen to their users. Now, I'm only hoping for the best that YouTube will change its algorithm at some point, and just whoever is behind these copyright claims that YouTube is making, you know, one of their employees or something, you, sir, or ma'am, whoever, you really need to get it fixed. Because all I want to do is just continue just uploading and publishing that Soul Eater video that I already made and worked so hard on. I put a lot of effort in that video. You don't even understand how much hard work I put into it. All that sweat. Like, literally, it took me literally a few days to make that video. Do you not understand how hard it is to make a YouTube video like that nowadays? I mean, you know, for something like so educational to people who have never seen Soul Eater, how am I supposed to really introduce them to, you know, the anime Soul Eater? Well, I mean, only time will tell what YouTube will even do next. Maybe they might copyright strike Quackity HQ's YouTube channel again, probably. Who knows? Because that's just a game theory. So anyhow, that wraps up the whole video. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, you can make sure to subscribe, because I'll be making more commentary videos like this in the meantime. This is Soul Phantom, rolling out. Adios.